Common Crawl uses harmonic centrality. Today I'm joined with Stephen Burns from Common Crawl. And Stephen, I'm going to jump straight in. And can you explain what harmonic centrality actually is?
Well, monthly, Common Crawl publishes a web graph that shows how sites link to each other at the domain and at the host level. It's used to decide which sites we crawl more deeply and more often. And harmonic centrality is a score derived from that web graph that measures how central a site is, how few clicks it sits from the well-connected core of the web. A rank closer to number one means a higher crawl priority. It rewards being linked to from central sites, not from being linked to a lot. So the analogy is page rank in the past that we've been optimizing for 25 plus years is how many important sites link to you. The analogy is how many roads lead to your house. Now, harmonic centrality is about proximity, your distance from the web's core. And so that's how many few hops from the core to you. The analogy is, fewer turns from the center of the city.
And does the core the center of harmonic centrality, of where you start to crawl out from, does that change month to month or vary in any way?
Yeah, your score, if you lost links from harmonic or from core sites, your score would change a little bit. So,
and then on the counter side, if you actually started to get links from the center and the core, then you'd be crawled a lot more often within Common Crawl.
Yes, so you're more familiar. The more links, high HC links you have, the more Common Crawl's crawler, CC bot, will want to crawl you. And the more you're crawled, the more the LLMs are going to see you in that training data. So your brand presence or whatever, or your presence will be lifted in the LLMs also, because you'll appear more often and be more prominent to them.
So with regards to that, obviously with regards to the LLMs, there's quite a lot of AI businesses out there that are using Common Crawl. Obviously, it's a free database of the whole of the internet, and with regards to that, it's part of the training data within LLMs. So are you saying that if you increase the CC rank using harmonic centrality, and that's being crawled more by Common Crawl, that then would lead to better LLM visibility because they're using that training data?
Yes, so now this, you have to separate this now. This is the parametric memory that they're training on. So this becomes the memory bank of the LLM, not the RAG search of, what is the price of these shoes today, but your whole brand and entities, how it looks inside of the LLM. So there's difference, right? You want to be remembered versus recalled. So this is the deep memory to get your brand implanted into the brain of the LLM.
And then with regards to that, so obviously Google uses PageRank as being the algorithm, and Common Crawl's using harmonic centrality. And there's a difference, like you've said there, between PageRank and harmonic centrality. Why is it someone like Google would want to use your database? Why would they not go back in time and use their own database and use their own algorithms of what they have?
Many of these LLMs will download the corpus, but they'll filter it. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know who's downloading this database. It's all free, private, and anonymous. They can filter it. They can remove things they don't want or whatever, and they do. Google cites Common Crawl's corpus in their C4 project that's publicly known on their website. It's just more data from different sources that helps boost their LLM's knowledge.
Yeah, that's incredible. So anyone who's watching this, I wanted to do the first episode about harmonic centrality to understand the algorithms behind what powers the CC rank within Common Crawl. Stephen Burns, it's been an absolute pleasure. Make sure you check out the links in the description. There's 3 or 4 different episodes where I dig deeper into how Common Crawl is feeding the LLMs and that if you increase the harmonic centrality in the CC rank, it can actually lead to better AI visibility. Thank you very much.